everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup routine for you guys. It's just my personal makeup routine. This is what I do on a daily basis of when I do my makeup. I don't want to say it's like my everyday makeup routine because I don't wear makeup every day. Usually, sorry if you hear my daughter, she's like in my makeup drawer, so you hear like background noise, the TV's on too, and she's like playing with a lot of things, so excuse her. Anyways, usually whenever I do my makeup, if it's like for a night out or like dinner with Daniel or just like a special occasion, of course I do my makeup, like I put more time into doing my makeup. So anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right in and tell you the products that I use and just show you how I do my makeup. So for those of y'all who want to see, then keep on watching. So for starters, I already did my eyebrows. I just hate doing my eyebrows on camera because I feel like it takes up so much time. But I'll tell you what I use. I use the Anastasia Beveryhills Dipbrow pomade, and this is in shade dark brown. And then I also use the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. So I use the pencil in the beginning of my eyebrow just so that they won't be so dark, and then I use this like towards the middle end. So like whenever I use this, and I also use the pencil that it comes with. It doesn't even have the name on it anymore because it's like so old or whatever. And then I conceal with this Morphe this brush. I don't know if you can see it, but I conceal with that brush. So whenever I do my eyebrows, I line them out, kind of shade from the middle back, and then I go in with the pencil, and then I do the front. I can't even talk, I'm so sorry. But for those of y'all who do want an eyebrow routine, I mean, they're not the best, but I mean, it's just the way I do my eyebrows. All eyebrows are different, but for those of y'all who want a routine, just comment down below saying that you want one, and maybe I'll think about doing one. It's just like I don't think I'm really that good at my eyebrows or doing my eyebrows, because some days they'll come out good, some days they won't. Same with my makeup, like some days my makeup will look trashy and then some days it don't. So it just all depends like on all the timing that I put in it. There's no way that I am a makeup artist. I'm not trying to be a makeup artist. This is what I'm just showing you how I do my makeup. So second, I like to prime my face, you know, moisturize and do all that stuff to like prep my skin before I put on my foundation. The moisturizer that I'm using is from Tarte, and it's called the Double Duty Beauty First Step Prep Moisturizing Reset Cream, and it looks like this. So this is what I put on my face before my primer, so it can just moisturize my face. And I just put dots in all 4 places, and then I rub it in. Little does go a long way. So once that's all rubbed in, I have my hair clipped back because I usually always have to have my hair out of my face. So once that's all rubbed in, I kind of just let it sit there for a while. And then next I'll go in with my face primer. I'm using this one at the moment. It's the Smashbox, the original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I'm gonna tell you guys, before I do my foundation, I always do my eyes first. It's just something that I've always really done. I can't remember when's the last time I actually did my foundation first, then my eyes, just because I don't like the eyeshadow to like fall on the foundation and just be there. That's what I always do first. Like I always do my eyebrows, and then I always moisturize my face, and then I prime my face, and then I do my eyes, and then I do my foundation, just to kind of just let it soak up in your skin. That's just what I do. While I'm letting this kind of just soak up in my skin, I'm just gonna go ahead and start on my eyes a little bit, and then I'll prime my face after. I'm gonna be using the Sultry palette from Anastasia, and I kind of just always do like simple eye looks. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this birch color here in the corner, and I'm gonna be taking this fluffy brush, and this is by that, I don't know, this is like a Target brand. I don't really know how to pronounce her name, but it's a blending brush, so I'm gonna start off with that one. And like I said, I'm going in with the shade Birch in the crease of my eye. So once that's all kind of in the eye crease area, Next thing I will do is go in with another fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with this bloom color right next to that color in the sultry palette, and then just go again in the crease area. Just like blend it, of course. Sometimes I take up like both of the colors and then blend it in there since they're both in there. So that's how I basically get it to look, just kind of in the creasing area. And then I'll go in with this other Target brand brush. It's the same brand as this one. It's that girl's name, something with a S and a K. But like I said, I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm gonna go in with this brush, and it's kind of like a flat, it's kind of like flat and fluffy. So I'm gonna go and pick up this shade right here, and it's called Pearl in the Sultry palette, and then I just use it on my eyelid. So actually I need to wet the brush. I just recently washed all my brushes, so I'm gonna use this MAC Fix Plus spray to just like wet the brush. Just so I can kind of like pick up the glittery eyeshadows. Just for more pigment. So that definitely helped a bit. So like I said, I just put it all over the eyelid, and then I do the other side. I do the same on each side. These like sparkly colors just like don't really pick up, and it's kind of frustrating. Like, these palettes are so pretty, but like I've seen people's reviews on them, and that was like one of their, like, that's what they said about the like shimmery colors, that they don't really like pick up. So I noticed that as well, and it's kind of really disappointing from like the money that you pay for it, but you just gotta make it work, I guess. So I sprayed a little bit more because I really need this pigment on here. So I put it all over my eyelid, from like the inner corner to like the outer, on each side. And then I blend it again using both of the colors that I went in, which is the Bloom and Birch. So once that's all applied, I'm gonna get this blending brush, the one that I used first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in Birch and Bloom, and then blend it in the crease. So once that's blended out, let me just kind of cover what I blended into the eyelid, go over it a little bit again, and then I'm gonna take this little brush. I think it's an Avon brush, I'm not too sure, I kind of stole it from my mom years ago. And then I always use this brush to do like the brow bone. So I'm gonna go in with this color Fresh, and then use that on the brow bone. I always blow off like the excess, except for like tapping it. It's just a habit. So that's just what I do. And then I do the other side. Once that's all on there, I just take the second blending brush that I use and then blend it. from outer corner to the middle and then to the inner corner. Usually this is like the looks, the colors that I always do. If it's not this pinkish color, it's like a brown shimmer color. Those are like the two basic looks that I always go with. So there's my eyes, and that's what I do for my eyes. So like I said, my moisturizer is set, and then I'm gonna go in with my primer, which is a Smashbox, and then do the same like I did with my moisturizer. And I only do like a little bit, kinda, because a little does go a long way. Love the way this primer feels. It feels like so smooth. So once that primer is kind of set in there, like I said, I let it sit just so it can get into the pores and stuff like that. So once that's all set in my face, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my foundation. And the foundation that I'm going to be using today is the Too Faced Born This Way. This is like my go-to foundation. I always use this one, and it's in shade Golden. So I'm gonna just shake it up a little bit and then apply it to the back of my hand, dip it in my beauty blender, and then apply it to my face. So I just put dots all over my face, and then I blend it out. I may mix my foundations, just depends how I feel after this one looks when it sets in my face. This beauty blender, I got it from Target. I don't really know what brand it is. So this is a buildable foundation. It is medium to full coverage, so I always apply more once I do the first coat. Also, like whenever I'm doing my foundation, don't really go under the under eyes directly. I wait for my concealer, just so it won't have so much like stuff under the eye, because that's how you get it to crease. I just kind of do my foundation there lightly, not really. I try and avoid that area just so I can use concealer and powder on it, so it won't crease that easy and it won't be as cakey. That's just like I said, it is a buildable foundation. It is a little too dark for me because I got that foundation back in December. So I was out in California and I was more tan out there than what I am in Texas. I haven't really gone like to the river yet as much as I always said I wanted to. I just haven't. So I need to go get tan just to match the foundation. Usually when I do my foundations, I love to be full coverage. I don't know why, just because like I don't wear makeup every single day, so whenever I do my makeup, I like to be full coverage all the time, no matter if it's just like a basic look or like a more glamorous look. Like I said, if I'm going out to dinner or something, I just like to have all my freckles covered. I know this beauty mark is hard to cover, so like for more coverage, if I wanted to, I go in with my Marc Jacobs foundation. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, just to like cover up these little freckles on this side and just damp it there and there and there. This foundation is so full coverage, like you don't even need a lot. So if I'm not satisfied with it looking full coverage, the first time around that I apply foundation, I always just apply more. There's nothing wrong with that. Blend it all in, blend it into my hairline. Don't forget the hairline, don't forget the neck, around the mouth, and then in between like your eyebrows, you can't forget that area. so that is a little more full coverage. And then I'm gonna go in with my concealer. And the concealer that I'm gonna be using, I do sometimes use two. Like I said, I like to go in full coverage. I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star one in shade C19. And then I'm probably gonna go in with the Too Faced concealer in a little bit. I like to do it in a triangular. This is just like to conceal because it's kind of like my shade range. It's not like the lightest concealer that I got. Let me just go down the bridge of my nose. I always contour and highlight my face every single time I do my foundation. But I only contour in like some areas because I don't really need to contour my forehead because I don't really have like a big forehead. I'm gonna go in with the Born This Way Too Faced concealer in shade medium nude, and then I'm gonna apply that over it just for like a more lighter under eye. And then I'll leave the middle the way it is, and then I'm gonna take the Real Techniques beauty sponge and then go ahead and blend it all in. So for moisturization, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the MAC, spray my face with the MAC Fix Plus just for like hydration. And then I just blend it all in. That's all blended in. I go ahead and pick up my contour shade, and then I apply it in my contoured areas. So the one that I'm going to be using is from Milani, and it's in shade 160 Warm Tan, and I'm just going to apply that right here, just a little bit, and then I'm going to apply it to the other side, of course. Go ahead and do my nose. That's where I contour, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in shade light neutral and go down the bridge of my nose just to redo it, just like a little bit. And that's what I'm gonna blend in using the Real Techniques sponge again. Go up whenever I contour because you don't want to go down, and then I just kind of do the hairline since my hairline is kind of dark. I don't really like to sweep my face, especially with brushes and whenever I apply powders, just because I only like to do my neck whenever I sweep like this, but like my face I don't like to sweep it. And then I go ahead and blend my nose. So once that's all blended in, this is like the outcome from doing all my foundation and highlight and contour. Next thing I do is I obviously set my face. I'm gonna go in with this Jeffree Star setting powder, and it's in shade Topaz. I'm gonna set where I highlighted at. Where is the brush? Okay, so this brush is broken, but I like to apply my powder with this brush, so that's what I'm going to use. Since I have dry skin, I don't normally use a lot of powder just because it causes my face to like crack, and it just dries out my face like using powders a lot. I'm just putting it everywhere where I did my concealer, and then on my T-zone. Okay, so I'm gonna re-go in with my Beauty Blender. Just kind of like blend everything out. So once my powder is set in my face, that's what I do. And then I'm gonna go in and use contour. I'm gonna go back to using this one for a little bit. It's the Too Faced, it's in shade medium deep, and I'm gonna just use that one for today. And the brush that I'm gonna be using is this is from She Makeup. I don't know if y'all know that brand. So I'm gonna take a little bit of it. I love the way this smells. It smells like actual chocolate. Take that and then apply it to where I contoured. I just do like my hairline, just so it can kind of blend in the foundation. And then my jawbone. Kind of applied a little too much, so I'm like trying to blend it out. That does pick up a lot. So I'm just gonna kind of blend that back in a little bit so it don't look too harsh. I used to do like the whole powder, but like I said, I just learn from when you do your own makeup and you know your own skin and you just know, like I said, powders just dry out my skin so much, so I don't do that as much anymore. Once I contour, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight. And the highlight that I'm going to be using is a strobing stick. But this one is from Iconic London, and I go way back with the strobing stick. I love it. So I put it on my finger, and then I kind of just do the tip of my nose. So usually I do just like strobe it on there, but I don't know. I haven't used this in so long, I don't want it to like not blend out. Do the other side. And do it on the top of my cheekbone and then blend it out. Imagine if I just left it like that. That's really ugly. There she is. So once that is on there, the blush that I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. one, and it's in, I guess it's called Blushing. So the brush that I'm going to use to apply it with is the e.l.f. blush brush. So that's just where I'm going to apply it at. And then I'm going to go back in with my Beauty Blender and then just kind of blend everything out one last time. Then I'm going to set my face. A brush. She loves to use brushes. Show them what you can do. You can't see the name anymore, but this is the Becca Highlighter, and it's in Champagne Pop. You can see it in the back. So I'm gonna go in with that one and then just apply it over this highlighted one that I just used. My Browbone, I'm gonna go ahead and use the brush that I used for that light color and do my Browbone. So once that's all done, I'm going to set my face using the L'Oreal Paris. So you're gonna get wet. So I set that. I'm gonna be using the Kylie lip stick in shade Exposed. She wants to be featured on my channel, guys. the lip liner that it came with, but to me it honestly just doesn't like do anything. So last but not least, I always do my mascara last. And I'm going to be using the Voluminous Million Lashes, and this is in brand, I think it's L'Oreal. Like I said, if I was going to like dinner or something, I always do like false lashes, and my favorite lashes that I always have on are like the Tarte lashes or like the Huda. But since I'm not going anywhere, I'm kind of just probably gonna go to the shops today, I am just gonna wear mascara. So I'm sorry if I'm blocking it. It's just, I don't like to do my mascara on camera. Oh my god. I remember in high school, I used to do like coats and coats of mascara, and now I only do like a little bit. But no one else make those like embarrassing mascara faces. I still do. So that's like what I do when I do my makeup for like the day, or just whenever I want to do my makeup. That's just my makeup routine. This is the finished look, and I really hope you guys liked it. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I still plan to do the 200 subscriber giveaway. Still looking at ideas because I want it to be good. But thanks for stopping by.